Today is a very auspicious day, Disappearance Day of our previous gurus, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, Srila Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, and Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami. Our Gurudev wrote their biographies. I cannot read everything, only I'm opening to see the topics, then briefly we can remember. Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, our Gurudev told all Mahaprabhu's associates, they are Nitya Siddhas, means eternally perfected souls in Krishna Lila, and they came to enrich Mahaprabhu's pastimes. So we have to understand this fact. They are playing the pastime of being sadhakas to teach us by example. We should not think they are ordinary conditioned souls. So in Krishna Lila, Raghunath Das Goswami is, some say Rasa Manjari, some say Roti Manjari, and others say Bhanumati. Manjari means maid servant of Srimati Radharani. So he was born in a very rich family, very rich. We cannot imagine how rich. And his father and uncle, they used to serve Brahmins, including Advaita Acharya, and they used to invite sadhus for programs. So also they invited Haridas Ṭhākur. He was staying there for some time. And Raghunath Das Goswami, when he was a child, he used to go and take darshan of Haridas Ṭhākur and heard Harinam from him. And that is also one teaching our Gurudev told, that by sadhu sangha we can get that inspiration for devotion. So later on, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas and was diverted from going to Vrindavan, he came to Shantipur. That time Raghunath Das Goswami also met him. He was very young at that time, and he also got remnant prasad of Mahaprabhu, because Advaita Acharya was having relation with his father and uncle, and Raghunath Das Goswami was fully attracted to Mahaprabhu. So when he was at home, he always wanted to join Mahaprabhu in Puri. But his parents, they always caught him and brought him back. Then when Mahaprabhu wanted to go to Vrindavan and also was turned back and again came to Shantipur, that time Raghunath Das Goswami requested his father and mother, I want to meet Mahaprabhu, only for a short time. So they said, okay, but they put so many guards with him. So he met Mahaprabhu in Shantipur, and Mahaprabhu knows the heart of everyone. So he told him, you don't become mad. You be stable, stirhao, nahoy batul. Don't become mad. It is not so easy to cross over the ocean of material existence all of a sudden. There is a gradual procedure, and don't be like monkey renunciate, outwardly showing like you are renounced. Like monkey does not have any house, he's naked, he's moving here and there. But that does not mean that he is renounced. He is always enjoying female monkeys and stealing food and all these things. So don't make a show of monkey renounced. Means outwardly showing full like renounced, but inside so many things. So Mahaprabhu told him, no, you go back home and you practice Yukta Vairagya. You accept what is necessary without attachment, and inside you worship Krishna and outwardly behave like normal Varna Ashrami. And when the time will come, Krishna will show you how you can come out. So Raghunath Das Goswami came back and was behaving normally according to Varna Ashram Dharma. Normally does not mean like Western civilization, all sinful activities day and night. No, not in that way normal, but according to Varna Ashram Dharma, household life. And inside worshipping Krishna. He was not doing any sinful activities. And parents, they became happy seeing his change. Then they little slackened. But after some time, he was doing his job and he was married and so much money. Then again, he was trying to go. Then mother told to father, you bind him with a rope. Then father said, if such wife, beautiful as Apsara, heavenly dancer, and so much money, cannot bind him, what will mere rope do? And father cannot change the prarabdha karma of son. Prarabdha karma means that which already started. He said, and he got grace of Mahāprabhu. So one day, by Mahaprabhu's arrangement, Nityananda Prabhu came near there to Panihati. Raghunath Das Goswami went to meet him, you know, and he made a big festival for Nityananda Prabhu and all his associates, and even Mahaprabhu came to that festival, and they did Sankirtan, everything. Then Nityananda Prabhu told him, your desire will be fulfilled. Mahaprabhu himself came. Now he will remove all your obstacles, you don't worry. So then Raghunath Das Goswami came home, and there was some arrangement. He tricked his family, that the Yadunandana Acharya, you know, we are hearing, there are three, so I'm not going in detail. There was by some trick, he could escape. He went straight to Puri walking 10 days and not eating, only little, sometimes milk. When he reached Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu was happy. He said, yes, Krishna saved you from that pit of stool of material existence. Before he told him, you go back home. Now he said, that is very bad. And he offered him to tutelage, means Sarup Damodar Goswami will take care of him and teach him everything. So he was under Sarup Damodar, and he was also practicing life of a renowned saint, and also you remember, you will find details in Gurudev's book or Chaitanya Charitamrita about how he was eating gradually more and more, and for each stage, first Mahaprabhu said, yes, that is very good. Then when he advanced to next, then Mahaprabhu said, yeah, that was very bad. This is good. And then again Mahaprabhu said, that was very bad. Now it is good. So like that, everything depends on eligibility. What is good, what is bad. Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākur also everywhere told, it is not same for all. What is good, what is bad, what is progressive, what is degrading, it depends on individual eligibility. So then also Raghunath Das Goswami wanted to hear something directly from Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu said, already I gave you Sarup Damodar Goswami, he knows more than me. But if you want to hear something from me, then I'm giving you these instructions. Don't dress nicely, don't eat nice food. Always don't hear any worldly topics, don't speak any worldly topics. Always be ready to offer all respect to others and not desiring any respect for yourself. Always chant Harinam. And also inside your heart you worship Radha Krishna. in Lila, in Vrindavan, in your Siddha. Then he said, Sarup Damodar will give you all details. And Mahaprabhu also gave him Govardhan Shila to worship and Gunjamala, Krishna and Radharani. Raghunath Das Goswami was witness to all the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, later pastimes also. When Mahaprabhu disappeared, then Raghunath Das Goswami was feeling too much separation grief, and he thought, I will give up my life. I cannot tolerate this. He thought, let me just once see Vrindavan, Brajadham, and from there, from Govardhan, I will jump and give up my life. Then he went there and he met Rupa and Sanatan. Rupa and Sanatan were there on the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and following all instructions which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave them to write books, to reveal lost holy places, to establish deity worship, to preach Nama Sankirtan, everything they did. So one who follows Guru's instruction, he's always with him, and Guru is always there with him. So Raghunath Das Goswami, when he came in contact with Rupa and Sanatan, he felt, oh, Mahaprabhu is here. And he gave up that idea that now Mahaprabhu is gone, so I will commit suicide out of separation grief. No, he felt Mahaprabhu is present here in Rupa and Sanatan. Why? Because they were doing what Mahaprabhu wants. So they also pacified him. And then Raghunath Das Goswami came to Radhakund and did bhajan there, chanting minimum 1 lakh Harinam, 3 times bathing in Radhakunda, sleeping only 1.5 hours a day, sometimes not even that, when he was too much absorbed in chanting, and eating only 1 pot of whey, buttermilk, offering thousands of dandavats to Vaishnavas and to Diti, and for 3 hours in the afternoon, on the bank of Radhakunda, he spoke about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Lila. And who was hearing? Among others, who was hearing? Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, directly from him. What Raghunath Das Goswami directly saw, he was telling there 3 hours every day on the bank of Radhakund. And he also made Radhakund nicely. You remember one pilgrim was there in Badrinath. He wanted to offer a lot of money to Badrinath. Badrinath told him, no, don't give to me. You give to Raghunath Das Goswami. He has this desire to make Radhakund and Shyamakund nicely. So he gave, and Raghunath Das Goswami did. And heavy bhajan all the time. And also you remember that Ayurvedic doctor checked him and he said, the Baba took heavy prasad yesterday night, like kheer, sweet rice. Then all start to argue, no, this Baba is not eating anything, only whey. It's wrong, your observation. He said, no, my observation is right. I checked his pulse. He ate very heavy prasad yesterday. Then Raghunath Das Goswami said, yes, really I ate. Because in Lila, when I was serving Radha Krishna, I offered that kheer and they gave me prasad and I took more. So it proved that Manasi Seva on transcendental platform inside your heart, that is actual, it is not imagination. If it is actual, one needs qualification, as Mahaprabhu told him. So then, and also fully fixed in the service of Radharani. One man, one devotee brought one dona, that leafy pot, and brought that way. Then Raghunath Das Goswami immediately felt, from where you got this? He said, from there, Sakistavi. Then Raghunath Das fully, immediately threw away. That is Chandravali's place. You should never go there and never bring these things from there. It was always in the sight of Radharani. Then Raghunath Das Goswami made the pastime of disappearing from this world on the banks of Radhakunda, where his samadhi also is there. Everyone goes there. Everyone knows Raghunath Das Goswami. That happened on today's day, today's Tithi. So I am remembering Srila Raghunath Das Goswami's, and he wrote Manak Shiksha, very important book, and other books, Mukta Charita and Bilab Kushumanjali is very famous, and other Stavavali, like very high books. His Prayojanacharya about ultimate goal of life. Not all are eligible to immediately go through those books. There is qualification is necessary. So I am remembering his samadhi, going down to his lotus feet and praying for his causeless mercy. Then Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, when Mahāprabhu in Krishna Lila, he is Raga Manjari, maid servant of Radharani. When Mahāprabhu was a householder playing the pastime, he went to earn money in East Bengal, Bangladesh. That time East Bengal. There one Tapan Mishra got in dream from his object of worship that you should take shelter of Mahāprabhu. That time Mahāprabhu did not reveal himself as a devotee yet. But this simple Brahmin, Tapan Mishra, he was wondering, he was not certain what is the ultimate goal of life and the process to attain. He was always praying. Then that deity in his dream told him, you take shelter of Mahāprabhu. He came to him, surrendered, then Mahāprabhu told him, Krishna Prem is the goal, means is Nama Sankirtan, and he initiated him into Mahamantra. Then Tapan Mishra wanted to go with him. Mahāprabhu said, no, not now. Now you go to Varanasi. Later you will meet me. Then his son, Tapan Mishra's son, is Raghunath Bhatta. So when Mahāprabhu was in Varanasi, he was staying in stayed in Chandrasekharacharya's house and took his meals in Tapan Mishra's house. So there also he instructed Sanatana Goswami, you know. There Raghunath Bhatta Goswami also met Mahāprabhu, and he was a small boy, and he got some service, personal service of Mahāprabhu, like washing. After Mahāprabhu took prasad, that place, that is necessary, you have to wash. And you should not touch everything, eating. You know these things, this is important things. So he, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, washed that place and also massage Mahāprabhu. Then later he also came to meet him in Puri. Mahāprabhu was very happy, and sometimes he got opportunity to cook for Mahāprabhu. He invited him, and he was very expert cook. And after 8 months, then Mahāprabhu told him, now you go back and you stay with your parents. They are both devotees. So you remain with them and serve them until they leave this world, but don't get married. Like before we see, he said to Mahāprabhu, you go home and get married. But here, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, he told him, go home, but don't get married. Then Raghunath Bhatta Goswami did. For 4 years, then parents left. Again, he came to Mahāprabhu to Puri. That time, again, he was serving Mahāprabhu by cooking and other services. Then Mahāprabhu gave him some articles. He gave him I'm not finding now. Some things, some Tulsi Mala and something from Jagannath, I think, yes. And he told him, now you go to Vrindavan and take shelter of Rupa and Sanatan. And he instructed him, study Srimad Bhagavatam and chant the names of Krishna continuously. The Supreme Lord Krishna will very soon bestow his mercy upon you. Yes, here it is written. At a feast, the Lord had been given some unspiced batter and 21-foot long garland of tulsi leaves which had been worn by Lord Jagannath. He gave the garland and batter to Raghunath Bhatta, who accepted them as his worshipable deities, taking care to preserve them. Then Raghunath Bhatta Goswami took the Lord's permission and departed for Vrindavan. So when he came to Vrindavan, he took shelter of Rupa and Sanatan, and his service was to recite Bhagavatam for all devotees, and his voice was as sweet as cuckoos, and he could recite each verse of Bhagavatam in 4 different tunes and would explain the meaning and always chanting. And our Gurudev also wrote in that Vaishnava Aparat, Harikatha and Vaishnava Aparat book, Raghunath Das Goswami never played the pastime of Madhyamadikari of rescuing the fallen souls. He was always on Uttam Bhav. So he did not see any fault in anyone, did not want to hear anything, no gossip, nothing. All are serving Krishna, either directly or indirectly, in this way, and always chanting and always doing this seva of Bhagavat Harikatha. And also it is written in Bhakti Ratnakar, he was such an expert teacher of all the scriptures that even Brihaspati would joyfully cheer upon hearing Raghunath's explanations of Vaishnava doctrine in Siddhānta, Vaishnava Siddhānta. There is nothing to which his discourses on the Bhagavat can be compared. Even Vyas himself wishes to sit and listen to him speak. Vyas also came to hear Shukadeva Goswami. Because when Bhagavatam will appear, it will be sent. It will always appear in new form. You cannot finish Bhagavatam. It will become stale, or I already know. No, Bhagavatam is unlimited. So even Vyas, the author, he came to hear from Shukadeva Goswami, to whom he first taught Bhagavatam, and here also Vyas is coming to hear Raghunath Bhatta Goswami's Harikatha, that Bhagavat Katha. Even Vyas himself wishes to sit and listen to him speak, knowing that this will bring him happiness. Even the gods were astonished when they observed Raghunath Bhatta's devotional practices. Yes. This is when they saw his Samadhi Mandir. So today is also his disappearance day. If you want to know more details, you can see in the book of Gurudev or in Chaitanya Charitamrita. I am bowing down to his lotus feet and praying for his causeless mercy. And also Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, also Disappearance. There is not much known about him except what he himself wrote in Chaitanya Charitamrita, that Jamatpur village, and there was always Sankirtan in his house. And one day, Min Ketan Ramdas, associate of Nityananda Prabhu, came there on for the festival, but his pujari, that Gunnar Misha Pujari, did not give any respect to him. Then Minaketan Ramdas understood he does not have faith in Nityananda Prabhu. That is why he is not giving any respect to me. He is like Roma Harshan Sutta, which didn't give respect to Baladev Prabhu when he came there. Then Baladev Prabhu killed him, because how he can speak Bhagavatam with false ego? Baladev is Guru. Without submission to Guru, how one can speak Bhagavatam or chant holy name? It is impossible. So he killed him for his own good. Then installed his son, who was humble, Sutta Goswami, to speak Bhagavatam. So here Minaketan Ramdas understood he's like Roma Harshan Sutta. But he chastised him and later he accepted. But brother of Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami also had no faith, and he was disturbed with this Minaketan Ramdas. Yes. Yes. When Ramdas was departing, and after knowing that brother of Krishna's has no faith in Nityananda, he was wounded, and he slapped him. That is out of compassion. Became angry and slapped him and broke his flute and left. Then Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami rebuked his brother. You are a fool. You say you have faith in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but not in Nityananda Prabhu. It's like half chicken logic. Better to be atheist than to have faith in one and disrespect the other. So he fully argued with him. He took the side of Minaketan Ramdas, and that pleased Nityananda Prabhu. So that night, Nityananda Prabhu appeared in his dream with his associates. In Chaitanya Charitamrita you will find description, not ordinary description. This is a real revelation. By the effect you can know. Nityananda Prabhu told him, Krishna Das, don't worry, you go to Vrindavan and there you will get everything. So Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, when he woke up, he took the order of Nityananda Prabhu, went to Vrindavan and got association of all Goswamis and was doing bhajan there. And he told in great humility that this is very famous. I am more sinful than Jagai and Madai, and lower than a maggot in stool, worm in stool. Whoever hears my name loses the results of his virtuous deeds. Punyo khoye. Je mor naam shune tar punyo khoye. And whoever utters my name commits a sin. Pap khoye. Other than Nityananda Prabhu, could anyone in this world show mercy to one as abominable as me? Nityananda Prabhu is an avatar of mercy. He is so intoxicated by ecstatic love that he does not discriminate between the superior and the inferior. He delivers anyone who falls down before him. Therefore, he has delivered such a sinful and fallen person as me. Directly he got grace of Nityananda Prabhu. And he said, by his grace I got all the Vaishnavas of Vrindavan and Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Govinda and Radha Gopinath. And he was doing bhajan, and he wrote Govinda Lilamrita, which we are remembering now during KARTIK, in brief. There, elaborately, he described this Ashtakalya Lila of Radha Krishna. But our Parangurudev told, in front of our Gurudev told, I heard it from him. One time, one god brother of Gurudev, he brought that Govinda Lilamrita, wanting to get permission from Parangurudev to read that. Then Parangurudev said, no. Only one who has control over his senses, only he can read this book. No one else. He did not give permission. And our Gurudev told, that was so serious, and it struck my heart. Gurudev told, even now, I heard from Gurudev personally, maybe in Delhi 2006, 7, 8, like that time. I don't know. He said, even now I did not read Govinda Lilamrita. So serious was our Gurudev at that time. But of course, in Gurudev's heart, everything is revealed there. Because I asked Gurudev about one point he wrote in KARTIK handbook, this one point. Then Guru said, yes, it is not in the verse mentioned, but it is there. That is unlimited. It is there. And here only one day is described. So how Gurudev was explaining, I felt Gurudev is directly seeing that. There is no need of reading book. Gurudev came from there, from that lila, to take us there. But he gave this teaching, it is not for all. You need qualification to read that book, Govinda Lilamrita. So when he wrote that book, all Vaishnavas were happy, and they gave him the title Kaviraj, means king of poets. And also he wrote commentary to Krishna Karnamrita of Bilva Mangal Ṭhākur. And you all know, he also wrote Chaitanya Charitamrita. All devotees of Vrindavan, they requested him. Vrindavan Das, he wrote early pastimes of Mahāprabhu very elaborately, but not the later pastimes. So you please write, you directly heard from Raghunath Das Goswami in Radhakund. So Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami took the order of all Vaishnavas and went to pray for the grace of Radha Madan Mohan of Sanatana Goswami. When he was praying that time, garland from Madan Mohan fell on him, and he understood the Madan Mohan is authorizing. So he was writing very old age. Sometimes he wrote in Chaitanya, I don't know, I'm so old, I don't know whether I will be able to finish or not. My hand is shaking, all this. Somehow I'm writing. Someone is giving me that power. It is not that I'm writing. Madan Mohan is writing. I'm only like a parrot writing what he's saying. So he wrote that Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is the best scripture. Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswatī Ṭhākur, he said, if all scriptures in the world should disappear, if only Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamrita remain, there will be no loss. Everything is in Bhagavatam. But even if Bhagavatam is lost, if Chaitanya Charitamrita remains, everything is there. Once I asked Gurudev, when I was more new, the same year when I got initiation, I asked Gurudev now what I should read. I told him I read Gita and this. So now what I should read? Either Bhagavatam or Chaitanya Charita. I asked, then Guru said Chaitanya Charitamrita is the best. You read Chaitanya Charitamrita. Because that is based on Bhagavatam. The Gurudev did not tell, later on he told that what is even not manifest in Bhagavatam directly about Radharani, it is directly manifest in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Elaborately he described. But one time also Gurudev told me that there are some ecstatical symptoms of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu described in Chaitanya Charitamrita which you will not be able to understand. You know in later that pastime. So Gurudev said you read the biographies of devotees. This Gaur, Parshad and also Dhruv, Prahlad, Ambarish, this. Those transcendental madness, ecstatical symptoms of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, not everyone can understand. That Radha, in Radha Bhav, gradually we can come. So Narottam Ṭhākur also told Krishna das Kaviraj Rasika Bhakata Mach Jiho Koila Chaitanya Charit Gaur Govinda Lila Shunite Goloya Shila Tahatena Hoilo Murchit. Krishna das Kaviraj Goswami stands out amongst the devotees who are expert in the knowledge of transcendental divine mellows, for he is the author of the biography of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Even the stones melt on hearing his descriptions of Gauras, that is in Chaitanya Charitamrita, and Govinda's Lilas, that is Govinda Lilamrita. Alas, my mind has still not been attracted by these works. And because in Krishna Lila, Kaviraj Goswami is Kasturi Manjari. In south of Radhakunda is his seva place. And Vishwanath Chakravarti Ṭhākur also his Manjari. He played this pastime when he read Chaitanya Charitamrita. Why Kaviraj Goswami wrote that Kam Gayatri mantra has 24.5 syllables? Why not 25? He was not, why he wrote? Then, that night, Radharani appeared to Vishwanath Chakravarti Ṭhākur and told him what my Kaviraj Goswami, means my Kasturi Manjari wrote is correct. And Radharani gave him one evidence from Varna Gama Pasvat. It is written that whenever the syllable is followed by the syllable, it is considered to be only half a syllable. So it's correct. Yes. His Bhajan Kutir and Samadhi are in Radha Kunda. We go there. He disappeared after Raghunath Das Goswami on the Shukla Dvadashi Tithi of the month of Ashwin. Later on, but on same today's Tithi. So I am remembering Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami's Samadhi, and also Bhajan Kutir is there in Radha Kund. I am bowing down to his lotus feet and praying for his causeless mercy. One time in Calcutta, I was new, 2002. I was trying to impress Gurudev that I learned one verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita. So in the room, I asked one question, but my point was to impress that I learned one word. That verse was Kali Kale Nam Rupe Krishna Avatar Nam Hoite Hoi Seven No Jagat not another one. Nam Bina Kali Kale Nahi Dharma Sarva Mantra Sar Nam A Shastra Marma. This verse. So I asked Gurudev, this verse, Nam Bina Kali Kale Nahi Ar Dharma Sarva Mantra Sar Nam A Shastra Marma. I said the verse and I said, Gurudev, here this Sarva Mantra Sar Nam, the essence of all mantras, Sarva Mantra Sar Nam is the name. I asked here Mahamantra is meant. Then Gurudev smiled because he knows everything. So Gurudev just smiled. He said yes, Mahamantra. And Gurudev spoke full Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Full mantra he spoke. And it was so. Chaitanya Charitamrita is the best. So some verses, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastra Koi, Labha Matra Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi Koi. All these verses are all from there. So Chaitanya Charitamrita. And in Chaitanya Charitamrita also, last chapter, there is this Śikṣāṣṭakam of Chaitanya Mahāprabhu, which we are hearing now during KARTIK VRATA. Yesterday we started verse 1 with the commentary of Srila Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākur, and we heard about Cheto Darpana Marjanam and how this Harinam Sankirtan is victorious in this world. So today I will just start the second effect of Nama Sankirtan is it is going slow. Bhava Mahadavagni Nirvapanam. Bhava means the material world refers to the Jiva's birth in this physical realm. It is a great forest fire, Mahadavagni, which must be extinguished, and without Shri Krishna Kirtan, it is not possible. Thus, Shri Krishna Kirtan sees upon achieving knowledge of one's Swadharma. We heard before that when our heart becomes purified of all other things, then Swadharma will become evident, revealed. So here, then Kirtan will stop because Mayavadis, they stop. But here, Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākur saying, not at all. Hari Kirtan is the eternal Dharma to be achieved. Thus, the phrase Shreyoh Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam, that which diffuses the moonlight, making the white lotus of supreme fortune blossom, has been used for the purpose of stating that it is a part of Surupgata Dharma, means realizing one's intrinsic spiritual form and nature. Preya, or immediate good, is the illusory enjoyment of the jivas who are bewildered by Maya, which leads to irrepressible samsara. That is from Katha Upanishad. Our Gurudev used to tell Shreyascha, Preyascha, that one is Preya, hedonism, another is Shreya, for eternal welfare. So here it is Shreya Kairava Chandrika. That eternal welfare is this Nama Sankirtan. that Preya is the illusory enjoyment of the jivas who are bewildered by Maya, which leads to irrepressible samsara and suffering. When they become disgusted with Maya and engage in service to Shri Krishna, this is Shreya, or ultimate good. Their Shreya is like a Kairava, means a lotus, which blooms due to the diffusion of the light of the moon. This special type of lotus which is opened by light of moon. Some are by the sun, but this is by moon. Bhaktya sanjataya bhaktya means, this is from 11th canto of Bhagavatam. Our Gurudev also used to say, Bhakti produces bhakti. Our Gurudev said, love increases love. So when you love someone, that will increase love for that person. There is no other way. So you have to start with sadhana bhakti, and then it will become bhava bhakti and prema bhakti. So here, bhaktya sanjataya bhaktya, bhakti produces bhakti. According to this principle, pure bhakti appears in a person endowed with shraddha through bhaktya abhas, or a semblance of bhakti, by hearing, chanting, etc. Here, the example of the moon is used because it produces nectar. So here also I remembered another one verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita. It is very known. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadhya Kabunoye Shravanadi Shuddha Chite Koroye Udoye. This is the meaning. That by doing sadhana bhakti of Shravan, Kirtan, this will purify our heart and prema will be revealed there, or will arise. So, bhaktya sanjataya bhaktya. Rupa Goswami, our Gurudev, used to quote, Kriti sadhya bhavet sadhya bhava sasadhana bidha nitya siddhasavasa prakatya hridi sadhyata. Prakatyam hridi sadhyata. And Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami translated this verse of Rupa Goswami into this. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem Sadhya Kabuna. It is not something you will get from outside. Shravanadi Shuddha Chitte Koroyudaya. When you will do regulated devotional service under the guidance of Guru Sadhana Bhakti, then that prema will manifest or will arise in your purified heart. Nothing other than devotion can give devotion. Bhaktya sanjataya bhaktya. Gurudev said, when you love someone, when you serve someone, that will increase love for him. Not by any other way you can increase your love. So we have to start, and then it will develop and reveal. Tomorrow we will further hear about Siksastaka.